Once upon a time, in a cozy cabin nestled in the forest, lived a father bear, a mother bear, and their cub. Nearby, a young girl named Goldie lived with her kin. One sunny morning, Goldie wandered into the woods while playing. That same morning, the bears prepared oatmeal for breakfast. The oatmeal was steaming, so they chose to stroll through the forest to let it cool. As Goldie roamed, she stumbled upon a house with a grand door. Curiosity piqued. She approached and rapped on the door. "Hello? Anyone home?" No reply came, so she stepped inside. On a table, she spotted 3 bowls of oatmeal. Goldie's stomach rumbled with hunger. "That oatmeal smells delicious. I'll have a taste." She sampled the first bowl. "Ow! This is too hot. My tongue's scorched." She tried the second bowl. "Brrr! This one's too cold." Finally, she tasted the third bowl. "Mmm! This one's perfect." After eating, Goldie felt weary and wandered into the living room where 3 chairs stood. She plopped into the first chair to rest. "This chair's too large." She moved to the second. "This one's too big, too." Then she tested the smallest chair. "Yes, this one's just right." But as she settled in, it collapsed. Oh no! Exhausted and with nowhere to sit, Goldie climbed upstairs to the bedroom. She tried the first bed. "This bed's too firm." She tested the second. "Ugh, this one's too squishy." Finally, she lay on the third bed. "Perfect. This one's just right." She dozed off. Meanwhile, the bears returned. "Someone's been eating my oatmeal," roared Father Bear. "Someone's touched my oatmeal too," said Mother Bear. "Someone's eaten my oatmeal, and it's all gone," cried the cub. "Someone's been in my chair," growled Father Bear. "My chair too," said Mother Bear. "My chair's been used, and it's smashed to bits," wailed the cub. They searched further and reached the bedroom. "Someone's been in my bed," bellowed Father Bear. "My bed too," said Mother Bear. "Someone's in my bed, and it's a human girl, and she's still here," squeaked the frightened cub. As the bears approached, Goldie awoke. "Help! Help!" She leapt up, dashed downstairs, flung open the door, and fled into the forest, never to return. After Marigold fled the bear's cabin, she darted through the forest, her heart pounding. She vowed never to wander so far again. Meanwhile, in their cozy cabin, Father Bear, Mother Bear, and Young Bear stood bewildered. "Who was that girl?" rumbled Father Bear. "She ate my oatmeal," sniffled Young Bear. "Let's clean up and prepare more," soothed Mother Bear. The bears set to work, cooking a fresh batch of oatmeal. The next morning, Marigold, still curious despite her scare, lingered near the forest's edge. She wondered about the bears and their strange home. At the same time, the bears, having learned their lesson, locked their door before stepping out for a walk to let their oatmeal cool. As Marigold tiptoed through the trees, she spotted the same grand door. Tempted but cautious, she approached and knocked. "Hello? Is anyone there?" she called. No answer came, and the door wouldn't budge. Disappointed, she noticed a basket by the doorstep filled with fresh berries. "These smell wonderful. I'll just taste one," she said. She tried a berry from the top. "Yuck, this berry is too sour." She picked another from the side. "Oh, this one's too bitter." Then she found a plump berry at the bottom. This one's just right." After nibbling, she felt a bit restless and wandered to a nearby clearing where she saw 3 swings hanging from a sturdy tree. Marigold climbed onto the first swing. "This swing is too high," she said, her feet dangling. She tried the second swing. "This one's too low, it's dragging." Then she sat on the third swing. "Ah, this swing is just right." But as she swung back and forth, the rope snapped with a twang. "Oh no," she cried. Feeling weary and a bit guilty, Marigold noticed a shaded nook with 3 blankets spread out for resting. She lay on the first blanket. "This one's too scratchy," she said. Then she tried the second blanket. "Ugh, this one's too damp." Finally, she settled on the third blanket. "Oh, this one's just right." She curled up and dozed off. Soon the bears returned from their walk. "Someone's been eating our berries," growled Father Bear. "Someone's been eating our berries too," said Mother Bear. "Someone's been eating our berries and they're almost gone," wailed Young Bear. "Someone's been on my swing," rumbled Father Bear. "Someone's been on my swing too," said Mother Bear. "Someone's been on my swing and it's broken," cried Young Bear. They searched the clearing and found the nook. Father Bear growled, "Someone's been lying on my blanket." "Someone's been lying on my blanket too," said Mother Bear. "Someone's been lying on my blanket and it's a human and she's still here," squeaked Young Bear. Marigold woke with a start. "Oh no! Not again, she yelped. She scrambled up, apologized profusely, and dashed through the trees. This time, the bears called after her, "Come back and talk!" But Marigold, too frightened, ran home and promised never to disturb the bears again.